11 minutes before 7 o'clock, and we're taking a live look at the White House today, where the Secret Service last night arrested another person for trying to scale the fence, the latest in a series of security breaches. The agency says the incident happened at 10:25 p.m. and that the person was immediately arrested. Authorities say the unidentified person was carrying a suspicious package. It later turned out to be harmless.
A very good Monday morning, everyone, and thank you so much for waking up with the Valley today. I'm Kyle Bosch here with Lisa Bedeau, and we're just getting started with nonstop news and weather all the way up to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. Early voting for Fargo's special city election gets underway at 10 a.m. this morning. People are voting for mayor, an open city commission seat, and a home rule charter question asking if sitting commissioners should have to resign their seat in order to run for mayor. Early voting is going on through Wednesday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the Baymont Inn. That's the old Doublewood Inn on 13th Avenue South in Fargo. Now, you need to have lived in Fargo for 30 days to be eligible to vote. The special election itself is a week from tomorrow, Tuesday the 28th. A reminder that this year Fargo will be using voting centers. It means you can vote in any precinct instead of your home precinct. The voting centers will be located at the Fargo Dome, El Zagel, the Fargo Public Library, Atonement Lutheran, and Calvary United Methodist Churches, and at the Baymont Inn, where early voting is going on. The polls on Election Day are open from 7 a.m. until 8 p.m. The Moorhead School District's decision to pull support for Special Olympics is expected to be talked about at a Special Assessment Commission hearing this morning. A petition is going around to get the Moorhead School Board to change its mind. The woman who started the petition says the program gives much more to its athletes than what meets the eye. The Moorhead School District said in a letter to parents earlier this month that support was cut due to a number of challenges with the program. The school district says there will be a new adapted athletics program for students next year. Just about to hit 6:51 on this Monday morning. Weather and traffic on the ones getting started with meteorologist Mick Kerr.
Thank you, Kyle. Here's the hour-by-hour forecast for your Monday. It's the third Monday of April, and it feels like the fourth Monday of March, and will be like that much of today. Windy and cloudy and chilly, and a few flurries this morning will turn into sprinkles this afternoon, and we'll go to the mid-40s. That's all, and I know that's pretty meager compared to the 70s and 80s that you enjoyed last week. Today it's windy, cloudy, sprinkles, north-northwest winds 28 miles an hour, and temperatures mid to upper 40s in southeastern North Dakota. Ditto for west central Minnesota. Any precip will be very negligible. It'll be more like the nuisance stuff. May not even need the intermittent windshield wipers. Just that's it. Just not much going on. Upper 30s to the low 40s in west central Minnesota. Northwest Minnesota could see some flurries. And accumulating snow overnight tonight into early tomorrow. Possibility of up to an inch, maybe two. Badette down to Bagley over to Bemidji, and even as far west as Thief River Falls. More snow over around International Falls. Windy, cloudy, and a few flurries with upper 30s along the northern tier of counties and about 40 to 43 along Highway 200 there in northeastern parts of North Dakota. Now here's this blue blob, stationary blue blob. That's the wind farm there around Cooperstown, but we have a little bit of light snow passing through the Valley City area at the moment. We also have some snow, measurable falling snow up around the Winnipeg area, and the big storm system that's responsible for all of our messes over there in the Great Lakes. All right, 17 to 20 mile an hour winds now are gusting 24 to 31, and our wind advisory starts at 10 o'clock this morning and goes well into the evening. Grand Forks, you got a cloudy sky and 33, and a northwest wind gusting to 26. Fargo Moorhead, all cloudy and 35. Let's get a traffic update now. Here's Al Ahmed.
Good morning, Mick. Good morning, everyone. I'm on Interstate 29 checking out the traffic out here. Northbound I-29 is really busy this morning. Very, very busy. Lots of congestion around the tri-level again. Fair amount of traffic activity on southbound I-29 as well. Interstate 94 traffic westbound, pretty thick. No two ways about that. Careful around the ramps. And I want to remind you again, we have a stalled car on Highway 10, westbound lane of Highway 10, right near the Target store in Moorhead and Dilworth. Back with more for you at 7:25. Drive carefully today. Al Ahmed Valley Today traffic.
It's now 7 minutes before 7 o'clock. A couple of highway road projects to tell you about today. People driving I-94 near Fergus Falls will run into some new lane closures as crews start work on bridges over Otter Tail County Road 10.
For the first half of the project, traffic on I-94 will be shifted to the westbound lanes and crews will rebuild the eastbound bridge. It will then flip-flop with work going on the westbound bridge and traffic traveling over the eastbound lanes. Speed limits on I-94 will be down to 60 miles per hour through that work zone, which goes through late October.
Now, the other project starting today is Highway 34 between I-94 near Barnesville and Highway 59 at Dunvilla, where crews are resurfacing the road and replacing several culverts. Most of Highway 34 will close and drivers will detour to I-94 and Highways 108 and 59. The stretch between Barnesville and I-94 will be resurfaced, but that section of highway will remain open. Be sure to watch out for flaggers and pilot cars. The Met Council, which operates the Twin Cities bus system, is set to vote this week on a pedestrian bridge for the new Vikings Stadium. It would cost taxpayers $6 million. The bridge would allow Vikings fans to walk above a busy intersection for the light rail station. Opponents say the Vikings should pay for it. Supporters say the bridge will benefit more than just the team. The vote is scheduled for Wednesday.
6:55 now, and in our consumer alert this morning, Discover has rolled out a brand new security feature called Freeze It, which lets cardholders freeze their account if a card goes missing. It's essentially an on-off switch for the account, and you can throw the switch on by using Discover's mobile app or website. That way, no purchases, cash advances, or balance transfers can be made until the card is found. Once it is found, you can unfreeze the account and begin using it as normal again.
Google plans to change the way its search engine recommends websites on smartphones tomorrow, so that when you search for something on your smartphone, the sites that Google defines as mobile friendly will show up first. It's a move that could sway where millions of people eat and shop. Most major merchants and big companies already have websites likely to meet Google's mobile standard, but the new formula threatens to hurt millions of small businesses that don't have the money or incentive to adapt their sites for smartphones.
Starting this morning, young kids will get the chance to learn more about farm animals thanks to the NDSU Saddle and Sirloin Club.
Once again, they're hosting Kitty Days, which runs through Friday. The Valley Today's Christy Larson joins us live from Shepherd Arena with more. Good morning, Christy.
Good morning, Kyle and Lisa. I couldn't decide which one to hold, so as you can see, I grabbed a couple extra friends this morning. But again, this is Kitty Days, and they're going to have young kids coming throughout Friday. And Casey, what are kids going to get to learn here?
Kids are going to get to learn a little bit about each species of animal we have in here. We have everything from sheep, beef cattle, dairy cattle, swine, some horses. And here I got my little buddy Cuddles. He's doing pretty well this morning. He's having a lot of fun, so can't wait for the kids to get in here.
I think Cuddles was trying to eat my bootstrap earlier this morning. And again, I mean, this is just one of the ways that kids can kind of come and get to learn through touching and through seeing them kind of interact with each other.
Yeah, so the kids are going to be able to come in here and pet all the animals. We're going to give them a little tour, talk about kind of what North Dakota agriculture is doing with these animals, these species, and what North Dakota farmers are trying to accomplish. And so what we're trying to do out here is just kind of bridge the gap between the, oh, you want to go down? Huh?
He's done. He's done for the morning.
He wants to go back to mama. But no, we just want to kind of bridge the gap between the community and North Dakota agriculture and just kind of help everybody be a little bit more educated.
Yeah, and you forgot to mention my favorite one that's in my hands. The chickens are also going to be here.
Yeah, so we got the peeps over here, and they seem to be doing pretty good. You might have to take a couple of them back to the station.
Just maybe a few. Maybe I think I see one for me and Kyle and Lisa, and I'll have to grab another one for Mick. But again, you can get your kids registered to come Monday through Friday. One of those days, you pick your time up on valleynewslive.com under our hot button. We have a link to the page that you can get them registered. And again, this is the Saddle and Sirloin Club that's putting it on again to help your kids learn a little bit more about these animals. And Kyle and Lisa, what do you think? Do you think I picked some good ones?
Yeah, cute chicks. They're
sure.
Newsroom mascots. We'll see what the news director thinks about that.
Yeah.
Chirping all through the newsroom. Cute little guys. Christy Larson reporting live for us. Thank you, Christy. This is cool. Human foosball has come to the Valley. The Northsider Bar in Moorhead plans to use the setup for fundraisers and maybe even some tournaments.
Yeah, check it out. The owners say they're also thinking about starting a human foosball league. Well, the idea is pretty simple, especially if you've ever played the tabletop version. The human Foosball athletes are required to hold on to the poles. You can move back and forth, and then you try and kick the ball into the net. Can you spin around it if you can? Is that allowed in the human foosball version as well? I guess if you're really good at it. If you'd like more information, we've got a link to their
I would
Facebook
so try
page
that.
posted at valleynewslive.com.
And probably fall on my head. It looks fun. We need to get a Valley News Live foosball.
That'd be a fun little game for
Human
sure.
foosball team put together.
If you want to stay updated on breaking news and weather alerts throughout the day, while you're there checking out the human foosball, you can check out our text alerts. Just click on the button right at the front of valleynewslive.com.
Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Nearly a third of people admit to having this for breakfast on any given day.
The answer is a soda pop. Lots of people got to wake up like me with
I
a
was going
Mountain
to say,
Dew
you
every
have
Monday
a
through
pop for
Friday
breakfast
morning.
every morning.
I wish my coffee was bubbly, but
Yeah.
I'll stick to coffee. We have a wind advisory, starts at 10 a.m., goes till 7 p.m., goes all the way down to western parts of Iowa. Under a cloudy beginning, it's cloudy, windy, and cool. A few sprinkles or flurries. It looks like all day, and mid-40s, that's it.
Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. Remember, we'll have more local news and weather for you right here in 25 minutes.
Have a great Monday, everybody. We will see you tomorrow morning.